What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you. If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you. I am goofy as a motherfucker. I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time. Okay, I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit, because if it is not your story, baby, it is not your story. All of my readings are timeless and general, so please keep that in mind. And to my return subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back. Y'all, baby, we back again. Okay, we growing. We vibing out in this bitch. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all. And what's understood don't need to be explained. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know, honey, as always. And forever, I'm going to stay in my vibe. Something's about to drop. Ooh, the softest place on earth from Escape. We about to get in this shuffle, though. Something dropped, okay? Maybe it's like something about to just drop into your lap almost. It's like something's about to just fall into your lap, okay, is what I'm getting. But the softest place on earth from Escape. So it's like somebody want to be the first, okay, to be into the softest place on earth. Whoever I'm picking up on, you ain't letting nobody in there, okay? You said somebody could be the first, but whoever you've been dealing with or have dealt with throughout your experiences and romantic relationships, they have not really touched your soul, okay, is what you said. So it's like maybe somebody could be the first to actually get to see me in the whole, vulnerable side. Because whoever I'm picking up on, you really be giving people thug shit right now. Like you really don't be playing. And it's like you want to be nice and like you want to love on somebody. Like this is who I'm picking. It's like you want to love on somebody, baby. But damn, they gotta be able to have the right intentions to get to the softest place on earth. So that is the energy that I'm getting. It's like you said, you wanna be doing like, boot up shit. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be sitting there, hand in hand, affection and all that type of stuff, but it gotta be a special type of person. Okay. So let's see what's going on, man. Let's see who wants to be the first, okay, inside the softest place on earth. Okay. You said you in a spiritual detox, baby. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Because you really started focusing on yourself. And it's just like, you want somebody to be up in there, but it's just kind of like at the same sense, though, like you've been really clearing your energy and it's been showing you a lot of things. Whoever I'm picking up on, you've been seeing a lot of things. A lot of things have changed. Like it's something's about to just fall into your lap because that's what I'm getting. It's like as you keep detoxing yourself, things are just like dropping into your lap. And I think a relationship for some of y'all might be on the horizon, but let's get up into it though. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective and let's see what's going on in the energy. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Okay, yeah, communication. I'm telling you, somebody want to be up in that motherfucker. Somebody's about to come communicating to you how they want to be the first inside the softest place on earth when it comes to the collective, okay? We had fragmentation that I saw too. It might still be at the bottom of the deck. Yep, fragmentation, okay? So, you've had a lot of people who projected their hurt onto you though, okay? And that's why you don't let people into the softest place on earth. Yeah, 3D, because they're only programmed to see what's in front of them. All right, and that you said they don't see the deepness inside of you. You said they don't see the deepness inside of you. They don't see how deep you could be. Whoever I'm talking to, you're very deep, okay? You're a very deep person and you express, you have no problem with that. Fantasizing. It's like people envision a life with you, people fantasize about you. I don't feel like it's just one person, okay? Because it's like you could have been exploring your options or just dating or people trying to, put their best foot forward with you. But whoever I'm picking up on, it's like it's always something that kind of stops you from continuing on the process when you date somebody. Like they kind of show you quickly who they are or that spiritual detox that you're in. It's like it's very easy for you to get turned off. Okay, you could have always been like that though too, is what I'm getting as well. But the reason why people continue to fantasize about a future with you is because you just keep changing. Like you keep changing and you are looking better and better. Okay, like people want to get inside the softest place on earth, which is you, but it's very hard to do. They feel like you got your walls up a little bit too. Okay, yeah, it's your energy. It's your energy. People fantasize about it. They want to stay up in it. Okay, they want to be all up in it. Okay, stroke you up from changing faces. Yeah, people have a lot of lust towards you right now too, baby. You know what I'm saying? People want to get inside the softest place on earth, but you said access has been denied, okay? Because you've been spiritual detoxing. That's what you said, baby. Yeah, cadence. Somebody really feels like you're their muse though. Like you ignite their soul. Yeah, you got people fantasizing about how you are their inspiration though. Like it's not just one person though, is what I'm getting. I feel like it's a few people. Somebody want to marry you. Damn, what you got going on? Do you, baby, you over here like, listen, who gonna be the first inside the softest place on earth? Yeah, something about to drop into your lap. Like that's what I'm getting. I think a ring. Baby, this divine masculine, they about to you got a divine masculine, okay, that is awakened and they're aware, okay? They're aware of what they want with you. They see you as their muse, okay? They see that, you're an inspiration. Like what you're doing is very inspirational, okay? So whether it's career, whatever you're doing in your career, entrepreneur, whatever you're doing with your energy is inspirational, okay? And people fantasize about wanting it all with you. There's some divine masculine in particular, okay, that is awakened. Okay, they're aware that they want a divine connection. Okay, and you're about to be surprised. I said something is about to drop into your lap. Like it's just gonna fall into your lap. All of a sudden, somebody gonna get inside that softest place on earth and surprise your ass. They gonna actually take you through there. They gonna take you through there. Like you said, nah. Ain't nobody did it yet, is what you said. You gonna be surprised, okay? Is what I'm getting, baby. Yeah, memories. For some of y'all, somebody from the past is still lusting and fantasizing about that ass, okay? Somebody is replaying like a lot of the memories of you, though. A lot of people made some very good memories with you, and then they see that the inspiration that you have always had in yourself has never went away. Like you may not have realized how inspiring that you are to others. Like whatever you're doing is very inspirational. Okay, like you could be in the public eye is what I'm getting to. Like people fantasize about having your life type shit. Like you really, whatever you're creating or whatever you're doing is very inspirational. Like you make people's souls, like you speak to people's souls. So you could definitely be into divination. You could be a tarot reader, okay? But you have somebody that sees you as like their match though, spiritually, their soul, intuitively. Okay, they're feeling drawn to you. Okay, they want to do whatever it takes to get inside the softest place on earth. Okay, this person wants to make memories with you, create a future with you. Yeah, I'm telling you, listen, people want to eat your ass up. Like, eat you up, baby. Listen, sop you up with a fucking biscuit. People that used to have experienced you in that way, they say you taste good too. Like, damn, they want that back. You know what I'm saying? They said, you really, you really making it hard. You making it hard, okay, for people to express themselves to you, okay? You just doing too much. Yeah, we got karmic, so yeah, you got a karmic in your energy, baby, that had the memories of you. Look, we can't be friends from RL and Deborah Cox because they're still in love with you. So a karmic said they don't want to be your friend. They still want to be with you, but you have moved past that person. Okay, we got power couple at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so you have somebody that doesn't want to let you go, and they're about to watch you be with the person who got it right. They don't want to be friends with you though. Okay. So even this divine masculine that's coming towards you though, they're not gonna want to be friends and lead it into a relationship. Like they're going to come at you in their divine masculine energy with the intentions of, I know what I want and I see that I want a connection with you. I actually want a partnership with you. I don't want to be your friend. Okay. But you do have somebody from the past that they cannot be your friend. They want to be back in your energy is like what is given, but it's just like, they're still in love with you though. So it's like they're not gonna want to settle for just being your friend. Okay, is what I'm getting. Baby, speak up. That's what I'm saying. Don't give up. You see that? You see that? I'm telling you, somebody is in your energy. So you got some options, which we said that already. You kind of have this energy. It's your energy that draws people in. Okay, there's somebody that ain't speaking up. That's about to come tell you that they can't be friends with you because they in love with you though. But they're karmic though. Okay, they had attachments and shit. They had people in their life that wouldn't let them go. It's just this energy that you're in is bringing people your way. Okay, we got 5D. Mm-hmm. See, like how you remember I said in the beginning that you was tired of people that was conditioned to what was in front of them and not going deeper. This divine masculine, that's awakened and aware. Okay, you already connect with them on the 5D. This is already your counterpart. Y'all already together. Listen, y'all already together for real spiritually. I can't make this up. Together? I can't make it up. Y'all already together for real. And y'all gonna be actually in the reality together if you allow yourself to open up and receive it. Okay. I'm not getting that it is that you're going to go towards somebody that is the past person. They're gonna be on the same level that you are, the same frequency. Okay, because you have been continuing to improve, and really heal yourself, and you deserve somebody to match you on that, not somebody that has to come up and get there with you. Somebody that matches you and wants to continue to go in that power couple all day. Okay, boss shit. Okay. Yep, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so somebody fantasizes from the past that doesn't want to be your friend because they betrayed you, right? They don't want to be your friend. They want to be with you because they're still in love with you, but they know that betrayal was deep, okay? So all they can do is really fantasize about you, though. Really, though, at the end of the day, you have always moved forward. Magician. Yeah, people are manifesting you. Maybe listen. You be doing something to people, okay? Whoever that person is, that karmic of yours, okay, they can't get close to you because they might not know how to act. Like they got a lot of built up emotions for you, baby. Yeah, we got the fool in the reverse though. So especially it is coming out under fantasizing though. That's what I'm saying. Like people don't listen. They don't realize like how naive it is to believe that they can have it all with you after the betrayal. That's what I'm getting. Okay, for some of the people in your energy, it's like they don't have the experience to give you what you need. Like they know that they are not coming with enough. Okay, even though they have this fantasy about you, they know that they can't be your friend though because they're in love with you still. Okay, but they know the betrayal put them in this place. So it's like they have false hope. A lot of people have false hope that because you are in this energy that you're in, that you're gonna continue to be nice, kind, and forgiving and accepting of shit, but you have not been doing that. You are in a spiritual detox. You are in your divine energy. You don't do that shit no more. Okay. And maybe in the past you lacked experience when it came to romantic relationships, and you did have that fantasy of wanting it all with anybody you invested in, and they could have just told you what you wanted to hear, but their actions did not fucking match that shit. So all the fantasies that you thought you had came crashing to an end. That's what puts you in your spiritual detox though, because at the end of the day you got tired of the shit. That's why it's hard for people to get into the softest place on earth, which is your heart. Okay, your soul. Love's Train, Drew Hill. Yeah, that's the way it goes on Love's Train. Like you just be like, that's the way it goes. Okay, even Janet Jackson song, that's the way the love goes. I mean, that's just the way love goes. Like that's the way love goes and goes and goes. Yep. And you was always in your head about the shit. Nine of Swords. Okay. So you have people in the opposite energy. So when you were in this energy of, wanting that fairy tale ending, okay, and it never came, okay, you really got out of your head about it. You used to be very anxious about what your future was. when it came to what this fantasy life looked like. Okay, it's not there anymore. You don't live in those moments anymore. You live in what you're working on now. Okay, it is now flipped. People are very anxious. They're losing sleep. Okay, they're fantasizing about the chance that they could have had, or the chances that when they thought that you were naive and that they could have had a successful relationship with you, and that you were just going to go along with it regardless of how they treated you. Okay, it's also what I'm getting to, but that's the way it goes on Love's Train, because you're different from what they thought you were. And it don't have to just be romantic. Okay, I think a lot of people are trying to figure out, especially with them being so reckless with you, how to come back. Okay, and especially with you being so defensive. The Nine of Wands, though, too. You inspire people, though. Okay, it is because you protect yourself. Like, you really are the wounded warrior, though. Whoever I'm picking up on, you inspire people because you're the wounded warrior, though. But you don't even carry yourself like you're wounded. You don't. You inspire people, baby. Yeah, I'm telling you, through your pain. Whoever I'm picking up on, you inspire people through your pain. Three of Swords. Your pain makes you create. You create off of your pain, and it inspires others. It makes people fall in love with you. You ignite people's soul. Okay. So you got a lot of people fantasizing about what it could be like with the divine collective that I'm picking up on, because you create something very inspirational through your pain. Your pain is what's going to keep you in your purpose, whoever I'm picking up on. And not that you're continuously going through pain. Let me make myself clear. The resilience that you went through, right? That pain that you went through made you a lot stronger, put you in that spiritual detox. It flipped your mindset, right? When it came to fantasizing about what that happy relationship, life, family, kids, white picket fence, all that shit looked like. Okay, but you were in a naive mind state. Okay, it was never going to be successful until you started loving yourself. You have done that. You went through that pain, and now you're in a whole different place. Maybe somewhere you never thought that you could be. You put that dedication in to get there. You don't realize how inspiring that is for people who may not ever express it, but to realize that they had their chance on Love's Train with you. Now the access to the softest place on earth, which is your heart, is on lock. Okay, until you want to give it to somebody. And that's very inspiring for people who can never do it. That you actually worked through the struggle, baby. Yeah, heartbreak. I'm telling you, listen, the way that shit came back out, though, because your pain, and your passion are linked together. Your pain and passion, okay, is what's helping you create. Your pain and passion is what shows people how inspiring you are, that you created whatever your passion is. Your pain was a part of that. Like, it is not even in a bad way. I cannot make this up. Like the Temperance, like you're an alchemist. Like, you have alchemized your energy because of your pain, because of what you went through. I don't even think you realize what you did. The Hierophant, you got this person coming in, and you're about to get, listen, they're spiritual, they're tapped in, okay? They're absolutely in their divine energy. They're awakened, okay? They definitely could have their own spiritual community as well, is what I'm getting. But they absolutely want the long term, okay? Absolutely long term. They're very traditional, whoever this is. King of Pentacles. They're very traditional in their provider. Like that, they're very divine. They're divine as fuck. Okay? They ain't gonna play no games. They're very traditional, okay? And they're very grounded, all right? Like, they could be religious too, okay? That's very important to this person. Ace of Wands. Passion and new beginning, okay? Creative energy, okay? Creative energy. People are going to remember you always for that creative passion that you have, okay? Because you turn that pain into passion. I can't make it up, the World card. You turn that pain into passion. So people remember who you used to be, not who you are now. Look, you should have told me from Kelly Price. A lot of relationships that you dealt with, people was like, that it's like you wish people would have been honest and told you how they felt about you instead of stringing you along. A lot of people in your relationships that you dealt with did you like that, though, and it's like they weren't into you, and you felt it intuitively. You just weren't tapped into it yet. You knew that like, once the thrill was gone, or you knew that they was off of you, baby. Listen, when you knew that they were off of you, that was it. Listen, motherfucking 5 of Cups and the 6 of motherfucking Wands in the reverse, okay? This person here is trying to move on. I told you this karmic, I'm telling you, they in your energy. They about to watch you be in a boss ass couple though. I promise you that. Five of Cups in the reverse, Six of Cups in the reverse. I mean, Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, they feel like it's gonna be hard to get back in, like they're at a disadvantage, which they are though. It's like they want you to forgive them, but at the same sense though, like they have to suffer the loss of you, whoever this is though, because it's just like if the failure is hit, it's like they thinking that they're gonna solve this situation between y'all, but they wasted their time and they wasted yours. Okay, yeah, the Hangman, because they didn't decide on you, they decided on karmics. You moved on. They're in your energy. I know you know that. Okay. And it's like they could have never, it's like they led your ass on, is almost what I'm getting to. And you said, look, Kelly Price said you never should have wasted your time. Like, you never should have wasted that time. And that's how you felt about this person, okay, from the past. All right. Baby, King of Cups. Listen, this big ass chunk that came out. Yeah, you're about to move on to somebody that's actually going to love you. And they're intuitive as fuck, though. Okay. It's the divine masculine. Okay. In the Hierophant energy, they could be definitely spiritual and powerful too. They could be religious. Okay, but they're intuitive, okay? And they're very emotionally mature. They're going to go with you. They want to go with you. They want to go in the same direction with you. They're going to feel like you're the yin to the yang type shit. Yeah, already really talking to the five. But D, like you could already feel the energy of somebody coming, okay? Listen, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you as a spouse, okay? Straight up spouse. Okay, we got the devil, okay? And in a way though, this person is in your energy, okay? In the 5D, they are holding on to it because they want to know who and what is coming towards them. They feel it. Like I said, you're feeling like something's gonna just fall into your lap, and it's this bomb ass relationship that you don't see fucking coming, okay? Especially with that devil card at the bottom of the deck, though, it's just like the temptation behind you believing that it could be something that is toxic. Okay, it's going to be very tempting, and it's going to, okay, well, that might not be good. Okay, you're going to be hesitant. Okay, Drew Hill, I should be your boyfriend. Okay, listen, cause he's lying. Okay, it might seem like I'm hating. Okay, they said they want you to go back to step one. Okay, for some of y'all, this is somebody that knows you've been through some relationships, okay, or you be dealing with somebody off and on and shit, and they can know about that. Or when you meet this person, and y'all talking about shit, they may intuitively pick up that you might not be over this person, this karmic here, this motherfucker. Okay, and they trying to tell you, like, here's the steps, okay, which is me. Okay, listen, come to me, okay, I love you more, okay, listen, they said take the steps, okay, to continue to get to know them, okay, so you can get out of this person's energy or even worrying about them reaching out, okay, you ain't even gonna have time to be worried about all that. I don't even think you're worried about it now, to be honest, okay. Just for some of y'all, as you continue or get to know this masculine, this divine energy, okay, that's coming towards you, it's going to bring up some things from your past. It might bring up experiences that you had with this said person here that don't want to let you go, okay. They're going to show you why you made the right decision, okay. They're going to show you why that they should be your boyfriend, okay, your man, your lady, whatever, however it fits, that they should be the one you walking down the aisle to, or however it brings the whole shebang, okay. Everything, okay. Yeah, daydream. Yeah, they daydream about being with you, like how they should be with you, and the fantasies behind that, and other people and their fantasies behind that, though. Okay, yeah, love. Like I'm telling you, baby, you are love. That's what they said. You're inspiring. Okay, you inspire people. Yep, we got doubt. you don't. You have a lot of doubt that you're gonna ever, like, anybody's ever gonna get that access, but that's because you don't see this shit coming, baby. Passion, you don't see this shit coming, okay? This passion, I'm saying, you doubted yourself, okay, at one point in time because of all that naivety that you had, but you have went through that spiritual detox and you got that passion back in yourself, and your energy, it's just drawing, like it's just glowing, beaming. off of you and you look good as a motherfucker though, okay? Like you could speak with a lot of passion and people just want to listen to you. That people could just like your voice, okay? It could be something about your voice that just stands out. And you doubt that this love is for you, is what it's giving, but baby, yes, it is. Okay, listen. I'm telling you, learning and divine guidance. You're learning, yeah. Okay, because you're trusting the divine too. You're trusting the divine. Okay, you said you're learning that not everything is for you. You're learning that people can always have fantasies about you and lust after you, but that don't mean a damn thing if they ain't coming with what you deserve. You know your worth now, baby. Yeah, look, we got afraid. You're gonna be, because you're so focused on yourself. You receiving this divine energy. This person that's coming towards you. They're gonna make you, like, it's gonna bring things up. You're gonna be scared to fully dive into it because you have came to this place of finally putting yourself first. But you are unique, okay? And they see that. They see you stand out. Transparency. This masculine is going to be transparent with you. Like I said, I told you, they're not about to come at you talking about let's be friends. They don't want to be your friend. Let's just make it clear. You see it. They don't want to be your friend. They're going to make it pretty clear what their intentions are with you and where they want to go with you and where it's headed. And are you down for the ride? Because if so, hop the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And ride the ride. Okay? Yeah, healing. And continue to heal with them. They're gonna they understand, because whoever this is, they could be absolutely a healer though. I mean, they are spiritual. We got strive. Yep, you worked hard. Listen, you worked hard, okay, to get to this passionate beginning. Getting over those memories of people that you could have held on to, right? That ghosted you and shit. You strive to move on past that shit. Okay, because you said it's not worth it. That's why, it's hard for people to get into the softest place on earth though. Okay, but you need a man with sensitivity. This is Ralph. Yeah, you need a man with sensitivity. They said a man like me. Yeah, they said you need somebody that's gonna hold you and treat you right. Okay, listen, you need somebody with some sensitivity. You need somebody that actually shows you they give a fuck about you, because you haven't had that. Like, because you haven't had that. Yeah, your passion. Like you, Ace of Wands, memories, and strive. Okay. You remember when you had that passion when you were younger and you're back there. Like I'm saying, you feel like you're young again. Like this is what you feel like you have just in a whole new reset. So you expecting love is not it. Okay. You're not thinking about that. But it's here. And they're sensitive too. Yeah, promise. Why do we have the promise coming out under the karmic? Yeah, because they still promising, like it's like they could have made a promise to you for some of y'all this karmic and they still trying to come back, baby. Yeah, they feel like you're their twin. They feel like you're made for them. They're not gonna be happy that you are moving on. Okay. Yeah, they really want to come and make it right with y'all. But listen, yeah, you're gonna have a decision. Okay, especially if you're still entertaining. It should be easy, but for some of y'all though, you still have emotions that you have not healed over from this karmic. Okay, so if you're definitely not ready to face them, don't face them, baby. Yeah, open it up, baby. That new person is coming to open up to you. Okay, yep, it's coming. You already feel it in your energy, the 5D. Your divine masculine or your divine counterpart, this person that you're to do this life with, is coming. Okay, and you got a karmic trying to block it, is what it's giving. Yeah, love, and they're gonna show you that they love you though, because you deserve this love. It's overdue for whoever I'm picking up, and it's overdue for you. Okay, we about to do the signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node if you're operating in it, and I only do the signs because I don't do individual sign readings anymore. So even if your sign ain't caught out here, that don't mean this reading ain't hitting with you though. With Page of Cups, yeah, they want to ask you on a date. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. They've been fantasizing about this date. Okay, they ain't got no doubt in their mind that they gonna be able to at least get you to have one date with them. Okay, they really are romantic, whoever this is, baby. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna let you go either with that Four of Pentacles. You could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. There also could be a Capricorn in your energy that wants to come and apologize to you because they actually they love you and all that type of shit, and they never wanted to let you go. You could have let them go or flip it, however it fits. Okay, it could be a Capricorn and a water sign, is what I'm getting. Yep, 7 of Cups. I said a lot of people be fantasizing about you. It's a lot of people. You put people in a place of confusion, though, okay? Because you could come off as naive, though, too, and people start doubting you, though, as well. So it's like people doubt you, but there's one that's awakened. They don't doubt not a damn thing about you, though. Okay, like they really are using their imagination when it comes to what y'all could be. 7 of Pentacles, yeah, they want to invest in this shit like hard. Okay, you could be a Taurus that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, though, yeah, and they could be a gift giver, okay, with that 7 of Pentacles. They're in the King of Pentacles, okay? They definitely could be the type to show their love through material, okay? Like if they're doing for you, then, that's their way of showing you that they love you. We got the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So you could be a Sagittarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, or this is your destiny, okay? Like you inspire people through your voice. You inspire people through whatever you're doing. Your creativity is heightened, though, okay? You've turned your pain into passion, and it is very successful for you. Like I said, it says turn of events here too on this Wheel of Fortune, though. So like I said, something in the very beginning, something's about to just fall into your lap, and it doesn't have to just be the romance, though. It could be your career change, like a career change that's turning in your favor. You could be expanding in your entrepreneurship, your business, whatever you're doing, you're expanding, though. That's for damn sure, and you're destined to do it. Like this is what you're supposed to be doing. You could definitely be in your purpose already. 7 of Pentacles, and you've been investing real hard too. You've been working hard, baby, for this reward. That's Taurus twice. You've been working hard for this reward. You don't even know how fast it's coming. Because you over here, you've been cutting people off, you've been moving along, you've been learning, you've been healing, you've been doing all types of shit. Okay, and somebody is falling for you. This is falling from Montel Jordan. I'm telling you, somebody falling, and they just keep falling harder and harder, baby. Listen, and they're very transparent. This is a big chunk. I'm not taking. They're very transparent too. They're spiritual. Okay, they definitely have traditional values with that King of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. Like, I mean, they want to ask you out. They want to come offering you love. They want to ask you on a date, and it's not a let's be friends and see where this goes. This is I see you as my spouse. Like, listen, I'm about to just be completely transparent and honest with you, okay? And they're very trustworthy too. So that's Pisces twice that I'm talking to that you're dealing with. Like they're very transparent, okay? And you may feel like they might be charming, baby. Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, this is somebody new. They're awakened, okay? Listen. I'm telling you, it's a new love because you loved on yourself. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's what Pisces twice, Scorpio, 3 times? Okay? Listen, they falling for you, though. Falling for you. And I just can't help myself. Baby, I'm falling. They said they can't help themselves. They falling. What they supposed to do? They said what they supposed to do. 2 of Pentacles. Capricorn twice that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, like you really, you're busy. Like whoever I'm picking up on, you do a lot of multitasking. Okay, you're in this new beginning, baby, and everything that you're doing is absolutely working for you. Like you're really good at adapting to change. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on. We got the Moon card. Yeah, this person, this karmic of yours, Pisces, Cancer energy, they coming back in secret. Okay, they're trying to come reveal that they had always been there. Yeah, King of Cups. Okay, definitely Scorpio. That's Scorpio 4 times. Okay, that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, though. Okay, this person here, they didn't express how much they felt about you. Okay, they never really showed you anything. This karmic here, so it's like they want to come back and actually nurture your emotions, okay? Like they knew they had it in them, but it's given too little too late, okay? You are very mature and you're emotionally balanced, and you were when you were dealing with this said karmic here, okay? They want to come expressing how you really changed their life. They said you changed their life. I think you got a few people following for you, okay? 6 of Swords, okay? That's Aquarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, though. But you moved on, and that is why you've been feeling this energy of something coming, okay? and energy of like a counterpart of some sort. You've been feeling some energy and maybe getting some downloads or maybe getting some dreams, okay, of like a body without the face because you don't know who it is, but you know somebody loving you down in them dreams type shit. Okay, there's a level of secrecy about this person that's coming towards you. Like it's not revealed. It has not been revealed, but they're coming. Okay, three of wands. You could be an Aries that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Like you're expanding. You're literally expanding. Okay, you've been doing a lot of hard work. You've been adapting to change. You've been adapting to moving on past your traumas. You've been adapting to what life has been throwing at you. Okay. And you are in a place of opportunity. All right. You are winning right now. Whoever you doing what you need to do to make shit work. Okay. And you said, and if you're not coming and matching that, and then nobody's getting access to the softest place on earth. But this divine masculine right here, baby, they said yes, yes, yes. I match you on all that shit and then some. Okay, and then some is what they said. I match you on that and then some. Okay, is you ready? Okay, we got sanctuary, angel number 616. Okay, so you really started protecting yourself. Okay, Black Street, don't leave me. Okay, please stay with me. So I told you, somebody begged, all right, because you pulled your energy away, you put yourself in a place of peace. I told you they gonna try to come in. Well, probably why you dealing with this new person, okay? Baby, listen, did y'all see how that shit broke? Forgive 303. They want your forgiveness. Yeah, they don't want you to leave. They don't want you to fully disconnect. Somebody's trying to come back and make a last attempt. Somebody else is 1221. You're too busy aligned. Like you're too busy winning though. You're too busy winning. Like they missed their opportunity because they wanted to hold on to other connections. Baby, yeah, revisit. They trying to come back. 6-6. I'm telling y'all know that. That don't mean you got to entertain them. Whoever I'm picking up on in this energy, this is somebody newer that you're going to be dealt with. It's just going to fall into your lap. You don't see it coming. Excuse me, what I'm getting. You don't see that shit coming. That you may think that this person that's coming back is, yeah, that's the one you're supposed to be with. Nope, it ain't them. It ain't. Just they come back to apologize. Yeah, this new person is going to give you security. 808. The way that shit broke. Okay. You got somebody that's going to actually have your back coming towards you. They're not going to get it wrong. Okay. They want to get it right the first time. Their intentions is not to get to know you and then see where it goes. Their intentions is they see something with you already. Okay. There's something in they soul that says that they gotta approach you though. Okay, yeah, and it's one of your options. Choices, 1212. You have choices. We've been saying that. Okay, we got release. Angel number 999. You released those memories that you held on to so you could get into this passionate beginning. You started striving to be the best version of yourself and adapting to change. Realizing that adapting to change and you know, sometimes having to roll with them punches is probably better than sticking in something that doesn't serve you anymore. Okay? And bonds, angel number 2020. Yeah, there's somebody that you had a romantic connection with that doesn't want you to leave them. This karmic here, they said that they promised that they're going to be better, but yeah, they're very optimistic. 5151, like they promised to be better, but will you answer the phone call? Like, will you answer the phone, baby? Yeah, optimism. Well, this time it's coming out under the 5D though. Okay, you're still being very optimistic about your love life though, so you don't even realize that you're calling this person in though. Okay, because you do want somebody to be in the softest place on earth, like we said in the very beginning. Okay, but people ain't been getting it right, so you are very content with being by yourself. But if you were to fall in love, okay, you'd be okay with that too. But you'd have to actually open up and do it though, because there's a difference from saying it, but then when it's in front of your face, are you going to open up and actually receive this person? Okay, yeah, are you going to actually change and adapt, okay, to a connection that's healthy? 555. Or go back to the same. What you gonna do? I think I know the answer for a lot of y'all. I think I know the answer. I think you're gonna want to go towards it. But let's do a timeline before we shut this shit down. I think I know the answer. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Somebody is begging, baby. You already know. You got a lot of people in your energy, though. Okay, you're very inspiring, so you're being seen anyway. And it could just be more than just this one that you're supposed to be, guided to, that feels a way about you right now. In divine timing. telling you, you're being aligned. All right, whoever I'm talking to is destiny. You're destined. This is a fated partnership. Okay, in the winter. So their birthday could be in the winter. The winter cuffing season is has approached us. Okay, cuffing season can be very significant. Okay, especially when it comes to the inspiration, like especially with the Wheel of Fortune and you turning your passion, your pain into passion and creating off of that. The winter time can be very significant for your expansion as well. Doing big things, okay? So some of y'all is doing some big things in November. So the winter is absolutely significant. Okay, so their birthday could be in November. Your birthday could be in November. They could reach out to you. Okay, approach you with them intentions in November. Okay, and they're gonna want you to stay forever. Okay, they're never gonna want you to leave. Okay, they're gonna make that pretty clear with their intentions. They're gonna show you and tell you. Okay, mainly show you though. The intentions is what's gonna draw you in. Okay, because they're gonna be matching what you've been wanting. So you're gonna be, you're gonna let them inside the softest place on earth, baby. It's gonna be rockets and motherfucking waterfalls. Like it's going to be a wet time. They're gonna take you out of here. Anyway, yep, Charlie, last name Wilson. Hey girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie. They said last name Wilson. And I was wondering if I could take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house. I mean, you ain't gotta go to their house, but here is my number. Oh, you could call me. They said, don't forget my name is Charlie. Okay, so your name could be Charlie, their name could be Charlie. Wilson could be they name first, last, or whatever. Okay, they can go Chucky for short. Okay, Chucky could be your favorite, movie collection. Anyway, let me leave it here. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general to energetically donate to the channel. It is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, you're fucking with my vibe, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm going to throw someone else in the mix. Y'all take care.